Imagine your favorite state park, a peaceful haven for wildlife and nature lovers, suddenly overrun. That's the harsh reality in Missouri, where an explosion in the deer population is forcing the closure of numerous state parks. But why is this happening, and what can be done? Let's dive in. Missouri is temporarily shutting down several state parks in November and early December to address a critical issue. A deer population boom that's threatening the delicate balance of local ecosystems. The Missouri Department of Conservation and the Department of Natural Resources have jointly announced that these closures are... But here's where it gets controversial. Some people argue that these hunts are cruel and inhumane. Others insist they are a necessary evil to protect the overall health of the environment. What do you think? Why is this deer overpopulation such a big deal? Well, when deer populations skyrocket, they can devastate the local flora. They overgraze native plants, leaving less food and habitat for other animals. This can lead to a decline in the populations of these other animals, disrupting the entire food chain. Think of it like a garden, where one plant is allowed to grow unchecked, choking out all the others. And it's not just the ecosystem that suffers. High deer populations also increase the risk of deer vehicle collisions, pitting drivers in danger and causing significant property damage. Furthermore, deer are hosts to ticks, which can transmit diseases like Lyme disease to humans. So, a healthy deer population is essential for human health too. To combat this problem, conservationists have scheduled over 100 managed deer hunts across the state in 2025. These hunts are carefully planned and regulated to ensure they are conducted safely and effectively. The goal is not to eliminate the deer population entirely, but to reduce it to a sustainable level. These hunts are not open to the public, but rather are conducted by selected hunters with specific permits, further ensuring safety and that proper procedures are followed. This year, studies at the parks determined the deer population showed an overcrowded number of deer per acre, stated a Department of Natural Resources press release. The managed hunt will help other wildlife and the ecosystem by reducing the number of deer in the area. This means that the deer population in these parks has exceeded the carrying capacity of the land, the maximum number of animals the environment can sustainably support. Here's a list of the Missouri state parks affected by the closures. November 1 to 2, Watkins Mill State Park. November 1 to 5, Cuivre River State Park. November 3 to 4, Rock Bridge Memorial State Park. November 7 to 9, Dr. Edmund A. Babler Memorial State Park, Bennett Spring State Park, Ha-Ha-Tonka State Park. Mark Twain State Park and Crowder State Park. November 8 to 11, Loin Branch State Park. November 8 to 9, Robertsville State Park. November 15 to 16, St. Joe State Park. December 1 to 4, Harry S. Truman State Park. December 2 to 4, Montauk State Park. December 5 to 8, St. Francois State Park. December 6 to 7, Mark Twain State Park. And this is the part most people miss. The problem isn't just confined to state parks. Cities are feeling the impact too. For example, Missouri's fifth largest city is grappling with deer infestations and has initiated a multi-year culling program after years of searching for alternative solutions. This highlights the widespread nature of the issue and the need for comprehensive management strategies. Ultimately, the goal of these managed hunts is to restore balance to Missouri's ecosystems and protect both the environment and the well-being of its residents. But is this the best approach? Are there alternative solutions that should be considered? What long-term strategies can be implemented to prevent future population booms? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below.